Not even 2 weeks ago, things were looking good for Ken Carson because we was just now getting information seeing that Ken was getting more active, and we already knew the album was coming and the rollout was just getting started. But some fans would tell you it was a little too quiet for a person that was finna drop an album in a matter of 2 weeks or 7 days or whatever. So you had tons of people confused on what he was doing, because y'all know how this go. You got an album dropping, you want to promote that, you want to get that out there, you want them sales. But with Ken, it was probably different, or maybe something was happening. We then got a little bit of information about features, track lists, websites, etc., but it still wasn't much happening. But after seeing what happened recently, I think we all should understand why Ken was so quiet, because he probably was trying to save his album this whole time. The way it's looking right now is not good, and we just got informed online that the whole album for More Chaos just leaked fully. Every song is out there, and I know y'all confused right now, but there's a few things that happened before this, and it just starts to get more confusing because you actually got fans out there blaming Osama Sun for all of this. For some reason, people believe that he's the reason this has happened, okay? We all know Osama Sun Camp and Ken Carson don't get along. They done had some issues in the past where these rumors came out that Osama Sun was being blackballed by Ken Carson because he was so-called using the same prize as him. And when that rumor got out there, Osama Sun team tried to expose that, and Ken Carson responded on Twitter basically saying that it's false and people just saying shit for promo and narrative. So it's kind of been this weird situation between them both. The clone allegations got started, and then 2 songs got out there where he's kind of copying the same flow as Ken Carson, where he sounded like him, which fans were saying. But that's what people were saying. That's how people felt. And this whole clone thing has kind of took over Osama Sun and Ken Carson whole situation, and they never cleared it up either. It's always been a little weird between them both. I don't think Ken Carson will ever make it known that he had a problem with him or not. And the last thing we seen was Osama Sun watching him at Rolling Loud. That's pretty much it. And we get it by now. Ken Carson and Osama Sun fans don't get along at all. Every time Ken do something, they compare him to Osama Sun. Every time Osama Sun do something, they call him a clone. And y'all probably wondering, okay, why did I bring this up? But what if I told y'all something like that just happened again? But you got tons of underground blogs out there, tons of pages that Osama Sun just called Ken Carson a clone and told leakers to make sure they leak more chaos because Ken Carson is so-called stealing his pride. And a lot of people started believing this because even Glow and Peace posted the same thing. But it's a good thing that Osama Sun came out recently. He said that the messages are fake because he posted on his story, fake messages. I ain't said a word. Shut the fuck up. So for all those pages that kept posting that he did say that or whatever, Glow and Peace and all the everybody that was trying to promote him through the Telegram and all that stuff, stop it. It ain't true. Thank God. First of all, why would Osama Sun even call Ken Carson a clone? That wouldn't even make sense, okay? If anything, it would be the opposite. And I'm fans of them both, okay? Second of all, I feel like you fans want there to be something. Every time Ken finna do something, y'all find some way to bring up Osama Sun or promote him through something, okay? And this ain't the first time this ain't happened, so we kind of know this whole thing now. Because nobody actually believed this stuff until you started seeing the same people leaking more chaos using Osama Sun gifts and discourse and telegrams and all that stuff like they was on his side the whole time or something, So that's the reason why people started believing this shit. And like I told y'all, they already had an issue in the past, and there's just no telling how this whole thing is gonna go with Ken, because the main thing everybody been saying is that, oh, Ken gonna sell this, he gonna sell that, 100K this, I know y'all finna say y'all don't care, but Ken didn't double his fan base. People are gonna hear or see the album early because, bro, when you scrolling through your feed and you follow these accounts or you follow something a little similar, you're gonna see that shit pop up. You're already gonna know what to expect damn near. And it's not that hard to be tapped in. I get it. Not all the monthly listeners are tapped in or whatever. They're casuals or whatever. Some people know, okay? AGC sold damn near 50K and it leaked fully a week before. So just imagine if that didn't happen. Not saying it would be a major difference, but I'm sure Ken Carson definitely cared. And seeing this happen with More Chaos is disappointing. I seen fans talking about some Interscope help us on Twitter and all that. Man, y'all don't understand. He was already cooked once they leaked like 4 to 5 songs. It was already songs getting out there. Once they took down the Ken Carson hub, they thought that was finna help. That didn't help either. It was still in the Telegram, And now y'all got the full album early. And I seen some of y'all saying y'all finna wait. Good. But now when I scroll through my timeline, this all I'm finna see. But I feel like Ken is still definitely gonna do well because he's naturally bigger than what he used to be. This ain't 2 years ago. And right now I feel like him and his team got the whole thing situated, even though the album just leaked. I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like they got this thing pat down. They finna do something crazy. Whatever promo stunt or whatever they finna pull, it gotta be insane. The good thing is that we have 2 days left. That's not much. So we don't know what they got going on. They probably got pages already on lock, promo already finna be hidden. And yeah, he missed out on a few streams, but he's still being talked about. He's still gonna get that push. It's Ken Carson we talking about. In some way, somehow, I don't know why, Osama Sun always creep up with something dealing with Ken Carson. I swear he do. If Ken Carson drop a snippet, Osama Sun drop one. If Ken finna drop something else, he gonna drop. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't know what this is. I think it's a promotion thing. Like, I don't, but god damn, it's annoying. You know what I'm saying? They both good artists. Thursday night, I'll be streaming live on Twitch, the album More Chaos. So if you wanna go tune in, please do that. Also, make sure to follow my IG. I love y'all so much. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.